Hello, beautiful Taurus. Welcome to your reading. We're going to start by pulling your symbols. This is your bonus reading. And if you're new here, I am Divine Light. And if you go on to enjoy this message, don't forget to give some love. Go ahead, hit the like button and subscribe. It's a free way to be here. And if you can hit the bell so you never miss a video. We have a military person here. Maybe this is someone who is in the military or working for like a very strict organization. And there's also a false person showing up. We're going to get more clarity. Well, as we look into your cup as well, who these people are. Main person as well. You keep getting people. I feel like here you are the main person in the reading and you're really looking with a suit and so, very taking care, basically, and also ready for an occasion. The coat inside of his coat is red, as you can see, even though he doesn't really show that he's passionate about something. You do hide it, but it is really through your energy you're showing that. How is that related? Why is it working? I feel like there's a false person. Maybe they're acting like they are full of passion about something that you're offering to them. This can be a relationship, but they're not really there, okay? And they're even falling onto the other side of the cup right there. Military person can be someone that is serious. They want to do things happen, make things happen. And there's a relationship also showing itself here. Maybe the thing is, you might want to create a relationship with someone, or you are on the brink of like forming a relationship with someone, but that person might not be the one for you, or they might be actually showing you a face that you think that this can work, but it might not be the thing. Official person, the military person can be someone here who's disciplined, organized, who can actually give you guidance about this subject. So maybe you need to advise with them. This can be, or like person in your family, maybe retired from the military as well. Now I'm starting to like solidify it. That can be a literal like next door neighbor, or somebody's son who came back, or maybe they actually did like military duty in a country that you're dealing with, a person from there. It can be something like that too, okay? Let's dive into your coffee cup now. I see a massive abundance in there, but there's a hole. The hole kind of looks like a cloud with a face. The clouds can symbolize a thought pattern, okay? Like you're thinking about something. There's an abundance coming your way, and maybe you're thinking, okay, what am I going to do with that? How am I going to contain this? Or this can be like something that you're going to receive, but you might have some doubts about it or what to do about it. Before this happens, I see there's like a clear mind. Like we have like a very clear mind here. There's a moth only. The moth actually appears if you don't really if you don't prepare your stuff for the winter properly, they can actually appear there. So, and they can eat some of the clothing as well. For my family, what they do is they actually put like, those little hand soaps, they grate it in between like blankets and stuff, literally like grated. And then that keeps that fresh and also moth free. I feel like here you might need to do something. Maybe you're working, like you're putting something away that you need to really secure that before you put it away. And that requires also maybe control. Okay, constant control. So some of you might be going towards the winter time, summertime, and you're maybe packing your winter stuff away. So it can be an advice about that, or this can be something that you think you're hiding away from someone, but you might need to really protect it. Okay, maybe this needs to go into a safe deposit box or something. I see there are 3 people here discussing. There's a tears of joy showing up here. This can be end of the month. Some good news are gonna come. But before this happens, you're on a platform with 3 people. One of them is like on the edge of it, and the other one is actually trying to jump into another platform. The platform can be like a social platform, or this can be like maybe you coming together with some people, the family members, friends, like discussing something. Can be business partners. I know this is too wide, but I feel some people are coming together here, and there's an eagle also watching you guys over. The thing is here, like maybe you're trying to keep some things together that are about to fall apart. That's why I feel maybe you need to you're standing here very strong, like the Hierophant, you're the authority. And if you accept that you're the authority here, Taurus, and you're going to be able to replace these people. If they want to go, you can replace them easily, okay? I see there's a person very sneakily coming on top of the roof. They have a cloak. The cloak is like flowing in the wind. Cloak can represent like an authority of this person. Maybe this person has some degree or something that actually makes them sign papers, and that papers become some sort of a value, like a notary. And they're just walking towards a star right here. Star means wish fulfillment, and maybe there's a wish and desire you have that you need to just go and bring it to this person with a cloak. The thing now I'm thinking, this can be now like a patent or like some sort of registration that you need to do, maybe for something valuable for you. And maybe the star is your wish and desire. That's inspiration coming to you, and you need to just, pass it to someone who can officialize it. And then I see there's a chunk of money. Like I told you, there's an abundance resource, something showing up. The idea might carry that kind of a value that you don't really restore. And then that's why you have the question mark. Maybe this part of it, I should have restored it as well. That's why I feel like the official person is showing up here too, like a military person. Military person doesn't have to be a military person, can be, but it can be also representative of an order. Okay, structure, an order. And if this order doesn't really speak, doesn't really intervene, those things maybe don't really get done. That's why they're showing up here. And I feel like in that space, they're going to maybe reveal the false people to you as well, okay? And I see another thing here. It's like a circle of eternity. This is like looking like number 8 as well. This can be representing abundance, prosperity, an idea of success, a resource coming into your life. But under it, we see a shark here. You can see the face of the shark. And sharks are not really sentient creatures. They are, they're not mammals. I think. Yeah, they have shark eggs, right? So I think this is a person who doesn't really have any mercy, and they live by the nature of life. And when you come up with this resource, the number 8, the slanted, the symbol of eternity, can indicate a resource coming in. They might want to swim in and grab a piece of it. So I feel like here, that's going to be you here need to draw a boundary between you and this person. And that can be the false person here too. This can be the thing is like you're here, the gentleman, the real person, the main character, and you're deciding to do something official, or maybe like go with an order. Maybe this is about a relationship, that this is the order and of your like a family tradition or something. You might meet a false person along the way because they might choose something because you have materials or you have something that they need. But there's also another relationship showing up. If you're feeling lacking, like, oh, if I don't take them, I'm gonna be lacking. This is actually this is telling you that there's something very compatible that is coming to you. Okay, if you can be patient for a while. Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, and intention, hold it in your mind. This is something that is going to really happen quickly, guys. Like, that's why I feel like if you feel stuck with someone that you don't prefer, maybe you should just give it a little time. You see number 8, it has on top of it too. So some false person that might be like distracting you. Maybe you're thinking this is the end of everything, I need to choose that. But there are 2 different options coming with your desire too. You can see 2 different tears of joy, which is also a good sign here. Your energy field is intact, and I see inside of your heart there's a grumpy faced person, and this is actually maybe causing a drama. 1, 2, 3, 4 people in your heart space as well, maybe discussing something regarding them. This person might be bringing drama, but it seems like you are gradually drawing a wall around you and protecting your energy. And there's also a crown showing up here. Crown may be like when you gradually start saying no to certain things, that is your authority is actually gonna get stronger. Okay, your decisions are gonna get stronger. So the thing is, I can give you a small example here. I mentioned that I rescue cats, and I have a sister. She rescues cats as well. And she actually meets this woman, and she told me that that lady is well off. And she keeps calling my sister every time because my sister cannot say no easily, because she doesn't want to. She thinks we're all immortals, and she doesn't want to break anyone's heart. But her hearts get broken all the time because of that. Let's pull some tarot for you too. We're gonna look into the current situation. Where are you at, and then how the things are gonna play out. And the thing is, every time she doesn't say no, the people really bring her to a point that she just loses her mind. She helps this lady to rescue a mother cat and two babies, and she shows her how to take care of them because the lady keeps crying all the time about the animals. And my sister has many cats too. And then one day, this lady doesn't pay attention to one of the cats, and the cats get sick, and my sister tells her, this is what you need to do. And she's like, oh, I don't want to do that. Can you do it for me? And my sister has like 8 cats too. And that's when she just went nuts. Like, that wasn't the final point though. It's like many 2 years long that she's been helping this lady to find the cats, take care of them. And the last batch that I'm talking about, the last 3 months, what's happening, she just lost her mind. She freaked out. She's like, what am I going to do? She's just problems. I said, you're going to block her. That's what you're going to do. She knows the veterinarian that we use. She can take her the cats there. She has the money to do that. She has a car that she can drive. She has a son who is a doctor that has plenty of money. So you don't need to worry about that. Guess what happens? This lady just like finds my sister and starts yelling her in the middle of the street because of that. So the story is here. You need to draw a boundary to those false people, because some people just use kindness to manipulate others. They're not kind at all. They don't like to help animals. They don't like to help human beings. That's why I feel like here, this is the situation. You might think someone is acting. Look, she's walking with foxes. You're thinking, oh, she's helping foxes, but she has a knife in her hand, and maybe she's gonna, take care of those foxes later on when she's done with them too. So it's not about always helping others. It's about also protecting yourself, okay? That's why when you need to say no to that. And this can be even someone telling you like, oh, relationships are not bad. They're bad. Don't approach anyone. And you're feeling like very defensive because of that. But now there is something when you can pass that. There's a boundary that needs to be drawn. Let's see. Okay, you need to contemplate, and the situation requires a pause and contemplation. Okay, while you're helping others, or you're also hurting yourself. We have 8 of Wands, and this is your situation. It seems like when you pause on whatever the subject that you're dealing with, I'm assuming you're dealing with this false person that are trying to enter into your space, trying to violate your boundaries. That's why it requires you to pause and not take any action yet. Okay, if you are the one who's like going over and wasting your time, or just you have something special for yourself to do, but you're actually giving your time to this person all this is basically telling you need to pause for a second, stop doing everything. Okay, and if this is even a situation you keep overthinking and you're fearful of, you're wondering, you're having anxiety attacks over, when you stop thinking, you're actually going to start coming up with the creative solutions. Okay, but if you keep thinking about the solutions, it's not going to show up. That's why I feel like about the situation that you're dealing with, or a person you're dealing with, you need to give it a pause. Okay, I know I sometimes talk about my life, and I see in the comments section some people say we don't want to hear about your life. Okay, then maybe you shouldn't hang out around my channel, right? But if you think that way, please do comment down below. I read all of your comments, guys. What happens here, we have High Priestess. No, this is the High Priestess. This is the Hierophant. I talked to you about the Hierophant. You're going to become the authority. The Hierophant keeps coming, which comes here too again. This is the outcome. I'm going to interpret this as you. And if you're looking for others to show up, to become the authority for you, give you guidance, I feel like here, when you pause, you're going to really receive those opportunities, the solutions. Okay, when you stop looking for the solutions are going to come. And the situation is going to play out in a way that you are, they're just the angels are surrounding you, putting ribbons over you, that you're going to receive your heart's desire very fast, very quickly. And some of you might be even becoming an authority here. This can be marriage because or like a good relationship that is actually going to align with you. And I feel like this is going to also reveal to you who's right, who's wrong. Okay. We have a Tower moment coming forward with the Hermit. So when you pause for a second, the things are going to start to crumble down. Maybe the things that are actually standing up with your effort are going to start crumbling down, okay? Sometimes because I cannot think too fast, I cannot really express myself. And the story of my sister with that lady has been going on for the last 2 years now. 2 years or last summer. 2 years, but it just got really heated in the last summer because my sister is trying to take care of the cats, the baby cats, kittens that this lady keeps finding, and she just dumps them on her all the time. And now she's just fed up with it, but she couldn't say no. That's the moment that I said, like, block her. Then she just came to realization, like, yeah, I can't block her. That's a possibility. She didn't even think about that was a possibility for her. That's why I feel like, because if you're listening to this and you made it so far, maybe there's a person in your life that is like keep using you, abusing you, and you don't have the ability to say no to them. And that's a false person. That's maybe a narcissistic, like a coward narcissist. Okay. So when you say no and when you pause, when you get quiet, basically, the tower is going to start crumbling, okay? And that nice person that you thought, the real face is going to come to light. You're going to see how nice they are and how not nice they are. That's the Tower moment. And following that, I told you many opportunities coming forward, something that's going to have equal exchange, that is going to actually be your heart's desire coming forth. It's going to ensue. I feel like if you're dealing with a person like that, this is going to ensue. They're going to try to do things behind your back. Maybe they're trying to backstab you with the Seven of Swords here. Still, though, you're going to still get what you desire. I want to see what's going to happen to them for a second. Well, the Justice is going to work out. I feel like they're not going to actually thrive. The Justice is going to reveal everything. They're going to be made, because Justice actually acts in a way. If the card is good, it's going to treat you good. If the card is bad, means I feel like that's how it is. If it's like you're doing sneaky stuff, the karma is gonna struck you in equal. Okay, whatever that you've done, what you give, you're gonna get back the same thing. So I feel that's why you don't need to worry about the worst case scenario here. This is not what I'm talking about. Is like the official paperwork that you need to fill out. Like maybe if you have a physical illness, you need to see a professional. This is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about whatever comes up here on daily interactions. Maybe the High Priestess is you are. And then I told you this is very good because this is your authority, your strength, your power, and you are really like sitting on that tower and you're making the rules, and that's going to bring the sunshine, the optimism, the positivity in your life, okay? Let's see what we have here for your oracle. Broom, energy clearing and freshening. Okay, so this is important. I feel like this can also help you feel who's off, whose energy is off. Okay, because if you have heavy energy too, it becomes really hard to differentiate between good and bad. Energy clearing, the broom is a real keyword. It even has a pentacle on top of it because you are from the pentacle suits Taurus as earth sign. Cleaning up. Okay, mop your home with salt water maybe, or like clean it up basically. If you have any clutter, get rid of that. Clean up your phone book. Like if you have a lot of unnecessary people that you haven't seen or talked to for years, maybe just delete their number or text them and see if you're still friends with them. Okay, does it worth to be there? Let's see what we have. Fog, obscurity, feeling lost. I told you this aligns with the false person here too. So even if you feel that way, I feel like pausing is going to be the key rather than trying to find a road. That's why the Hermit showed up. And it's going to also, I told you, the Tower moment is coming to like show you the lightning is going to strike. When it strikes, it illuminates the sky. It will give you clarity. We have Basil, prosperity, luck, and love. It's good. Everything is working out. It seems that everything is awesome. We have the Trunk, stability, loyalty, reliability. So when you get rid of those that you are maybe accommodating because you think they are your friend, it seems like when you start saying no, the real ones are going to start to show up for you, okay? Now I'm going to pull your final message for this reading. This is a little incantation, or we can say a little natural remedy you can do for energy clearing. Let's see what you need to do. We have good luck spell, guys. That's good. I commune with the spirits of the land, inviting their wisdom and guardianship to favor my journey with good fortune and luck. I want to see what this says here. 23. Okay, a bay leaf, one small green candle, one orange held horizontally, fresh coffee grounds, sprinkle of cardamom, cinnamon, allspice, star anise. Write on the bay leaf, good luck comes to me. Feel free to also write your full name if you desired and the date. Tightly wrap the bay leaf around the candle. Place the candle in the center of the orange half so the orange becomes the candle holder. Sprinkle the coffee, cardamom, cinnamon, allspice onto the orange. Place a star anise on top of the mixture. Light the candle, let it and your bay leaf safely burn down, keeping your focus intent on the good luck as it burns. So it's just something you can try. Be safe with the candle, please. And yeah, that's all. All right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos right here for you to enjoy. I wish you all a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.